how did indulgences contribute to the Protestant Reformation? Imagine a time when buying your way out of sin was a common practice. That's exactly what indulgences were in early modern Europe. They were official documents issued by the Catholic Church promising to lessen or remove punishment for sins. The Church taught that while confessing sins could forgive the guilt, the punishment in purgatory still needed to be paid for. Indulgences aimed to reduce this penalty by drawing on the spiritual merits of Christ, saints, and others stored in what was called the treasury of the Church. By the early 1500s, the sale of indulgences had become widespread. Church officials, often called pardoners, sold these documents to raise money for big projects like rebuilding St. Peter's Basilica in Rome. They marketed indulgences as a way to buy forgiveness, even for sins committed in the past. Some claimed that paying for indulgences could even free a soul from purgatory, which was a place where souls were purified before entering heaven. The popular saying at the time was, "As soon as a coin in the coffer rings, a soul from purgatory springs." This phrase showed how some people saw indulgences as a quick fix for salvation. Martin Luther, a German monk, saw this practice as deeply wrong. In 1517, he wrote his 95 Theses, a list of complaints about the sale of indulgences. Luther argued that forgiveness could not be bought with money. He believed that true repentance and faith were what mattered most to God. Luther also questioned whether the Pope had the authority to grant indulgences, saying only God could forgive sins. His theses quickly spread across Europe thanks to the printing press, which made it easy to share ideas rapidly. The controversy over indulgences became a symbol of broader issues in the Church. Many people were unhappy with the corruption, wealth, and power of the clergy. The sale of indulgences seemed to show that the Church cared more about money than spiritual well-being. Luther's challenge to this practice struck a chord with many who felt the same way. His ideas inspired others to question Church authority and led to calls for reform. The Catholic Church responded by trying to silence Luther and others who criticized its practices. But this only made the debate more intense. As more people read Luther's writings, support for reform grew. New Christian groups emerged that rejected the Pope's authority and many Catholic traditions, including the sale of indulgences. These groups became known as Protestants. Their rise marked the start of the Protestant Reformation, a major event in European history that changed religion, politics, and society across the continent. In the end, indulgences helped spark the Protestant Reformation because they became a clear symbol of what many saw as corruption in the Church. The practice of selling forgiveness angered many, and Luther's opposition to it helped ignite a movement that split Western Christianity and reshaped Europe's religious landscape.